Morning, dear student.
Good morning, dear student. Today we shall be going to study our first lesson of an English 1.1, An Astrologer's Day, written by R.K. Narayan. R.K. Narayan's novel The Guide won him the Sahitya Academy Award in 1961, the most coveted literary honor in India. His writing is distinguished by humor and unoffending irony, a unique Indianness, and a simplicity which is utterly charming and authentic. Narayan typically portrays the peculiarities of human relationship and ironies of Indian daily life. His style is graceful, marked by genial humor, elegance, and simplicity. So, dear student, in this lesson, the writer has narrated the story about an astrologer and Guru Nayak. Who is the Guru Nayak is a character to whom this astrologer stabbed the knife in his stomach when he was at a very young age. So what happened? In order to escape from the clutches of the police, he ran away from his village and he entered into the city, and there he started doing the business transaction by giving the predictions of the future to his clients. Okay, in reality, he is not an astrologer, but what he did, he disguised himself as an astrologer, and there he started conducting his business transaction. So, Guru Nayak, he was very young when this incident took place in his village, and that Guru Nayak, he was thrown into the well by the astrologers, and then later on what happened, the passers by, what they did, they rescued Guru Nayak from the well, and in this way his life was saved. So that's why these astrologers, he don't want to be tangled into the clutches of the police, and that's why he ran away from the village, because if he would be arrested by the police, then what would happen, he is supposed to face the legal proceeding, and that's why he ran away, and he thought that that man, he is already dead now. So what will happen when the police will catch him, then he will become the accused. Okay, and this is a very serious allegation. So that's why he ran away from village to the city, and there he was conducting his business. Then in the further passage we will come across towards that man Guru Nayak, who came at the end of the day, means at the time of evening, there was a darkness, and there he encounters with the astrologers. Then we ask some question to the astrologers, and the astrologers, he gave correct response, because that astrologer, he recognized that man is a Guru Nayak. So that's why that astrologers, he gave correct answer. Okay, like that means some years back you were stabbed by a knife with one man, and you were thrown into the well. Okay, and all this question he asked, and all that answer he gave correctly to the Guru Nayak. And in this way, the astrologers, he knew very well, he identified the man to whom he has killed, that is a Guru Nayak, he is alive, and that's why the title is very apt and suitable, that that day was proved to be an astrologer's day. Okay, and that's why the title is very much suitable to this story, an astrologer's day. And that day he considered himself, now whatever blame and serious allegation was there on him is now washed off when he saw that Guru Nayak is alive. So this is the story, entire story of our first lesson. Now, dear student, let us have a glance over the text of the first passage. In the first passage, we will come across towards the business activities of an astrologer, how the astrologers conduct his business in the marketplace. Okay, so let me start the first passage. In the first passage, we will see that punctually at midday, that astrologers, he is equipped with the professional equipment. He was having a professional continual gleam So what writer is saying that he is resplendent with sacred ash and vermilion. So sharp abnormal gleam. So with the help of this instrument, he is trying to attract a large number of customers. And he wear saffron colored turban over his head. Yeah, and apart from this, what he's doing, there is a prophetic light in his eyes, and the people they considered him as a pious man. To whom? To the astrologers, and large number of people they gathered there like a honeybee. The writer has given the example is that how honeybee surrounded the honeycomb, okay, and later on these bees they are sucking the nectar from the flowers, and in this way they are making the honeycomb. So similarly, like a honeybee, these people they were misclimbed, they were surrounded the astrologers, and in this way there was a huge crowd used to gather into the marketplace. Then next is a client took to be prophetic light and feel comforted, and all these people, innocent people, they were having trust on the astrologers, and they feel themselves comfortable. The power of his eyes and forehead attracts the client. The power of his eyes, okay, it attract. There was a gleam, there is a piousness in the eyes of the astrologer, and after looking all this thing, piousness, resplendent, turban over his head, okay, saffron color. So people were having a trust on the astrologer. Then next, a large number of crowd used to gather there. To crown the effect, he wears a saffron colored turban so as to attract a large number of people. Town Hall Park is a remarkable place. Varieties of trade and occupations are conducted there. So the writer says that there was one place, Town Hall Park is a market. So there a large number of vendors they used to gather there, and there they were shouting all day, and there was enough loud noise and din in the market. And these traders they sell their product, some medicine sellers of stolen hardware, junk magician, and above all means what, second hand goods were sold at a cheap cloth, okay, enough attack the whole town. So all these sellers, traders, okay, medicines, okay, were sold in this market, and these vendors they gives a very different name to their goods products. And next to him in vociferousness came a vendor of fried groundnut. The writer says that one groundnut vendor he used to come and he was seated next to the astrologers who gave his ware. Ware means goods. Okay, groundnut. Fancy name each day means what? He is calling sometime. One day he is saying to the groundnut Bombay ice cream. Second day he says the Delhi almond. To the groundnut he is saying Delhi almond. And on the third day he says Raja's delicacy, and so on and so forth. So why they are using all this technique? So as to attract a large number of customers towards them. Okay. So in this way, these astrologers, what he was seated and he take the help of those means vendors. Okay, light of those vendors, and the place was deprived of municipal lighting, and so on so forth, and people flocked to him a considerable portion of this Delhi before the astrologer too. So what happened? The large number of people they were gathering there, and what they were doing? They were watching the astrologers how he is giving the answer, and how he is giving satisfaction to his customers, and the vegetable vendors and medicine, okay, all these vendors they were gathered there, and large number of crowd were attracted towards these astrologers. They were looking his turban, and later on what happened, the people are having trust on the astrologers because of his piousness, big beard, saffron colored turban, and in this way the astrologer he grasps the attentions of a large number number of customer in the market, and he became very much famous because of his shrewd guesswork, continuous practice, and all these things are there. With the help of this continuous practice, he used to give the correct reply to his customer. And next thing is that he asked some general question which is similar to all of us. Okay, just like for example, he says that in your family there is one woman, so she is not disposed with you, she is not agree with you, and that's why might be they are conducting all this thing, magical effect, okay, magic and all, that's why you are suffering. So most of your problems are due to your nature, like that he used to give means general answer to most of the customer, and the people think that yes, that's why I am not becoming successful in my business. Okay, so in this way he used to manipulate. And the next thing is that astrology is an art. Okay, it has nothing to do with the religion. Okay, that we will discuss in our second passage. So it is an art. He himself is not an astrologer. Simply he used to manipulate, he used to fool the customer, innocent people. Because why he used to fool them? Because people are illiterate, they are having trust on superstition, they are more inclined towards superstition, that's why. So in the first passage we will come we have come across towards the astrologers, how astrologer carries his business activities, and he is deprived of means basic amenities, means municipal lighting he does not get. In second passage will discuss this point. And he at the midday in the scorching sunlight, he hold one bag. In that bag he keeps professional equipment consisted of dozen cowrie shell, square piece of cloth. So all these are the instrument. With the help of all this instrument he conduct his business activity. Okay, and people they used to gather around him like a honeybee, and these vendors of different trades and occupations, they used to shout. There was enough loud noise and din in the marketplace, and they use a different name to their goods, to their produce. So this is the main idea of our first passage. Now dear student, we shall be discussing our second passage. In the second passage we will discuss that how these astrologers, he was deprived of the municipal lighting. The place was without municipal lighting in the marketplace. So he used to take the help of help of the other vendors and shopkeepers at the footpath. There he was seated, and there he started conducting his business transaction. He took the help of old cycle lamp, gas light. What the writer says, there when he was seated at the footpath, there one vendor was there. He was having one old cycle. There he hanged a lamp, and gas light was there. With the help of the shadow of the gas cycle lamp and gas light, he started doing his business at the evening time. He took the help of light rays and moving shadows. So there was completely the place was completely dark, and there what happened, he take the help of the astrologers. He take the help of the shopkeepers. He knew no more of what was going to happen to others. The writer says that he knew no more of what was going to happen to him to the next minute. What it means? It means that it is very evident that the astrologer, he is not an original astrologer. What he did, he disguised himself, and he does not know how is it possible for a man who gives this prediction to other people. he himself is a human being. Astrologer himself is a human being, and he is giving the prediction to his customer, and there is no guarantee at the very next moment what can happen with the astrologers. So how is it possible? A human being, astrologer is also human being. He is dependent on God, but we cannot give the status of God to the astrologers, because he is totally dependent on the will of Almighty God. So it is not at all possible. So he does not do anything, but with the help of his guesswork, shrewd guesswork, and study, practice. So what he is doing? He is doing the prophecies. Carried home the wages at the end of the day. Okay, so what happened? At the end of the day, he carried his business activity. After completing business activity, he is going home, and whatever he earned, that amount he is taking to his home. So whole day he is busy in his work of astrology. He carried home the wages at the end of the day, left his village to escape from the police arrest. Why he left his village? So as to be free from the clutches of the police. Why? He has committed the murder. That's why he ran away. If suppose he would have not done this crime, then definitely it was very much evident that the astrologers, what he would have done in his village, he had continued there. He would have carried on the work of his forefather, namely tilling the land, means cultivating the land, living, marrying and ripening in his cornfield and ancestral home. But that was not to be. So if suppose he has not committed all this crime, so then definitely he would have not become an astrologer. Okay, and if suppose he was not committed this crime at village, what activities he was supposed to do? All this cultivation of land, agricultures, marrying, ripening in his cornfield, and he would have got a small ancestral home. But that was not to be. He had to leave home without telling anyone. So he left the village without telling anyone, and there he started doing his business activities as an astrologer. Two villagers a great deal as if ocean flowed between. So in the second passage, we have come across towards the place, the town hall place where he was doing his business. That place was deprived of basic amenities, means municipal light. So with the help of the shadow of the light of shop, he was doing his business. The groundnut vendors, he burned the fires, and in that fires he was what he was doing, roasting that groundnut. So with the help of those light, small light, he was shadow of the light, he was conducting his business, and whatever he was earning from morning till evening, so that he carries his wages, and in this way his business was continued. So in the second passage, we have come across towards 2 points. First point is the astrologers, he does not have any kind of facilities, municipal lighting. Second is that he takes the help of the other shopkeepers, shadow lights, so as to continue his business. And the third point is that he is doing this astrology with the help of his practice work, shrewd guesswork. He is asking the question, some question which is similar to most of his client. And in the last, if suppose he had not committed this crime, then definitely he would not have become an astrologer. And last is that if suppose he used to do the work of his forefather, and in this way he would have got the ancestral home. Okay, so this thing we have discussed in our second passage. Now let us have a glance over the text. In the second passage, I am reading each and every line, and so some difficult meanings are given there at the left side. You go through it, dear student. Now, the astrologer transacted his business by the light of a flag. Flare is a fire which crackled and smoke up above the groundnut heap nearby. So that fire is used by the vendor so as to roast the groundnut. Half the enchantment of the place was due to the fact that it did not have the benefit of municipal lighting. So the place is deprived of the municipal lighting, means there is a darkness at the time of evening. In the market there is a darkness, and with the help of other shopkeepers light, he conduct his business transaction. The place was lit up by shop light. One or two had hissing gas light. Some had naked flares stuck on poles. Some were lit up by old cycle lamp, and one or two, like the astrologer, managed without light of their own. So astrologers, he managed the light from one old cycle lamp. One vendor was there. He was having old cycle there. He hanged one lamp, and with the help of that lamp, he was seeing the object and doing his activities. And gas light. It was a bewildering. Bewildering means confusing. Crisscross. Crisscross means network of light rays and moving shadows. Crisscross. Crisscross is a network. The astrologist very well for the simple reason suited that he had not in the least intended to be an astrologer when he began life, and he knew no more of what was going to happen to others than he knew what was going to happen to himself next minute. Very important point. Here the writer says that the astrologers does not know anything and he is giving the prediction. Okay, for example, sometime if any customer come, he will say that yes, in your life by with the help of the palm, okay, line of the palm, they are giving the assumption. It is only assumption. Okay, they say that you will become very great. Okay, you will earn money, and you will get 4 children. You will become millionaires. Okay, in your life, and you will lead a very happy life like that. But simply what they are giving assumption, and it has nothing to do with the reality. So he himself, very next moment, what is going to happen with me, even I don't know. Okay, he is giving prediction. After going home from market to the house, what will happen? Sometime that astrologer will met with an accident, and then how you will realize? He's saying that you will become millionaire. Yeah, you will live the long life, 100 or 80 years. And after telling all these things, when he will go at home, so what will happen? News will come like that. That astrologers, he met with an accident. Then the people who were believing on him, they will believe him? Not at all. Okay, so we human beings are on the mercy of Almighty God. So Almighty God has shaped our destiny. Okay, it is written in our destiny. Whatever is written in our destiny, that is definitely going to happen in our life. This thing we must consider it, but no, we should not believe on superstition. Okay, so the majority of people in our country, they are illiterate, and illiterate people are more inclined towards astrology. So here the writer says that he himself does not know what is going to happen with him at very next moment. So it is not. Then he is giving the prediction. The next point is that he was much a stranger to the stars, as were his innocent customer. Yet he said things which please and astonish everyone. That was only a matter of study. Okay, so it is only the matter of study and practice, shrewd guesswork. All the same time, it was as much as honest man labor as any other, and he deserved the wages he carried home at the end of the day. So writer says that he deserved for the wages. He deserved for the wages at the end of the day, because he is also doing the hard work in the scorching sunlight without any light. He was doing his work activities, and okay, with the help of his shrewd guesswork, continuous practice, he earned the money, and he deserved for that. Okay, then next He had left his village without any previous thought or plan. If he had continued there, he would have carried out the work of his forefathers. Work of his forefather. Next, then above all an auctioneer of the cheap clothes who catered enough din all that attack to the whole town. Now, in this way, in the second passage, what happened? The writer he says that the astrologers, what he did, he deserved for the wages, and then in this way he was doing his business, and business was going on, and he was least intended to the stars. The stars. One more point is very important. Here the writer says that stars. Stars stand for, here I have written here, astrological sign. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. So these are the astrological signs. So the writer, he says that even the stars of astrological stars, they does not know the astrologer, unaware of the astrologer. Why? Because he's a fake artificial, he's not an original astrologer. So in this way, these stars, they does not recognize the astrologers. Only with the help of the gazing power, question and answer, study and practice, he creates the perception, and in this way what he does, the astrologers, he conduct his business activities. So in the second passage we have seen he is deprived of these basic amenities, and he does not know anything. Simply with the help of sharp guesswork, he does his business activities. Even all these astrological signs, means stars, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces, say they does not recognize him as an astrologer. Okay, so these are the main idea of our second passage. In the second passage we have discussed all these above mentioned points. Now we shall be studying our third passage. In the third passage, the writer, what he says that he had a working analysis of mankind's troubles, money and the tangles of human ties. Money and tangles of human ties. So what he's talking about means the human problem. So he says that most of the problems we are facing due to our characters and nature. Long practice had sharpened his perception. Within 5 minutes, he understood what was wrong. He charged 3 pies per question, never opened his mouth till the other had spoken for at least 10 minutes, which provided him enough stuff or dozen answers and advices. So in the third passage, long practice and sharpened perception. He is doing his work. He charged how many pies? 3 pies. 3 pies per question. Whatever means response he is giving to his customer. First, what happened? After one question, if he give one question correct answer, he charge how many? 3 pi. He spoken at least 10 minutes. First, he is giving opportunity to his customer to speak for 10 minutes. So the customer means client, he will tell my business is not running. I think somebody has done some magic. Okay, so please you guide me and give me concrete solution of my problem. So like that, the customers they were speaking for 10 minutes, and after hearing for 10 minutes, he is not opening his mouth. That astrologer, when he told the person before him, gazing at his palm, in many ways you are not getting the fullest result of your efforts. 9 out of 10. Or he questioned, is there women in your family, maybe even distant relative, who is not well disposed towards you? Or he gave analysis of characters. So what happened? 9 out of 10 customers, they were satisfied with the prophecy of these astrologers. So whatever is saying, it was becoming correct. Okay, it was looking correct for the customer. So that general question he was asking. Okay, or he questioned, is there any woman in your family? He says that, is there any woman in your family, maybe even a distant relative, who is not well disposed towards you? What is the meaning of this line? He says that in your family there is a woman who is doing all this magical effect, or your distant relative, they are not satisfied with you, they are not happy with you, they are not inclined towards you, okay, they are not agree with you. Or he gave an analysis of characters, and then he started giving the analysis of the character, their behavior, what type of people they are. Most of your troubles are due to your nature. What he says, most of your problems are due to your nature. Might be people are having ego. When the money comes at that time, they used to show their ego to other people, and might be they become selfish. They are not helping to the poor relatives. So that then what happened? Might be that a poor relative, they are having jealousy and hatred towards you. So like that. How can you be otherwise with Saturn where he is? You have an impetuous nature and rough exterior. So on him to their hearts immediately, for even the mildest of us love us to think that he has a forbidden exterior. The vendor blew out his flare, rose to go home. This was the signal for the astrologer to bundle up since he left him in the darkness except for a light shaft of green light which strayed in from somewhere and touched the ground before him. So what happened? In this way, the astrologers, he become very much endeared. Okay, people they liked him to their heart immediately, and they loved him. And why? Because he became very popular. And the nuts vendor blew up his flare at the time of evening when the business activities has finished. There is a darkness. So all these vendors, they were going to their home. So the groundnut vendors, he blew out his flare, means he was putting the water, and that in that coal he was burning the fire so as to roast these groundnuts. So he is putting the water and he is closing his business activities. This was a signal. Was the also signal for the astrologer to bundle up. Bundle up means wind up, close his business in the darkness, shaft of light. So on the road, if suppose any vehicle cross the road, so with the help of that light, he is taking some help, and this groundnut vendors, he was blowing up his flare, means fire, and that was the signal for him, so to wind up the business. In this way, he was conducting his business activity. Next, he picked up his cowrie shell and paraphernalia. Paraphernalia means what? A large number of small articles used in a particular activity or personal possession. So all the equipment, professional equipment, cowrie shell. Cowrie shell is one kind of sea animal, and paraphernalia. So paraphernalia means all the equipment, paraphernalia, cowrie shells. Okay, he used to put them into the box and bolt it out. He looked up and saw a man standing before him. He sensed a possible client and said, "You looked a careworn." You looked up. Careworn means anxiety. Careworn, anxiety or grief. The other grumbled some reply vaguely. Vaguely means slightly. Vaguely. The astrologer praised his invitation, whereupon the other thrust out his palm under the nose, saying, "You call yourself an astrologer?" So what happened? At the end of the day, means when he was winding up his professional equipment, he was about to go to the home. So there came the twist in the story. That man was Guru Nayak, the man to whom he has stabbed the knife. So the astrologer, he recognized that man, Guru Nayak, and then what happened? he identified very quickly that man is a Gunayak, and that Gunayak he could not identify to astrologers. Why? Because he has disguised himself. He has put a saffron colored turban, big beard. Okay, so that's why that man Guru Nayak he could not identify the astrologers. Who is that man? Guru Nayak. Guru Nayak. Guru Nayak is a Guru Nayak. Guru Nayak. Guru Nayak is a man to whom the astrologers stabbed the knife in his stomach. Okay, he came. Then what happened? He came and he says that you are telling yourself an astrologer. First, now you are telling yourself an astrologer. You call yourself astrologers. He asked the question. So he says yes. So what happened? He says yes. You are telling yourself as an astrologer. Okay, fine. I am an astrologer. So what is the problem? He says that that Guru Nayak, what is saying? He's saying that I will consider you as an astrologer if you will give me correct response to my questions. Okay, whatever question I am asking you, you give me correct answer. Then only I will consider you an astrologer. This man, Guru Nayak. So then he says that yes. He asked the question and he gave correct answer. And later on bargaining takes place. That man, he says that I will give you how much? 5 anna. Okay, he says that I will charge 30 anna. He says that if I will give 5 anna, if you give me correct answer. Then he says that bargaining takes place. He says 8 anna. Then in the end, the astrologers demanded how much? 1 rupee. Then he gives correct answer. He says that when you were young at that time, you were stabbed with a knife by that man, one man, and he stabbed the knife and he threw you into the well. And he said, yes, correct, you are telling me, you are giving correct answer. And later on some passers by, they rescued you from the well of that village. He says that yes, you are giving me a correct answer. Then that Guru Nayak, he says that man who stabbed the knife to me is alive. He says that no, that man 4 month back struck, and in this way he met with a tragic end. So he is no more, he is dead. So he said that I will take the revenge, I will kill that man. So he was very much annoyed, this Guru Nayak. And in this way, this astrologers, he used to fool him, he used to misguide him, and he recognized. And in this way, when he comes to know the man to whom he is searching, he has already met with an accident under the truck. So he became somewhat happy, but he was having some annoyance over that man. So in this way, in the third passage, the writer, what he's saying that astrologers, he used to manipulate him, and bargaining took place, and astrologer was not ready to give the answer because it is the evening time and all the business was closed. So he says that you come tomorrow. Tomorrow I will give you the answer. So he is silent. Then okay, he was not willing to respond, but then also what happened? He started giving the response. And when the astrologers comes to know that man is alive, Guru Nayak, then the blood was there on his that astrologers as a murderer. So that blood is already washed off, and that day he considered that day was his day, means whose? Astrologer's day. And when he come back at the house, then he reached late at night, and his young age is alive. And in this way, people were considering me a criminal. Now that blood is washed off, now I am happy and satisfied. And in this way, they were. He says that now it is too late, now sleep. So this is the main idea of our third passage. So in the part first, we have discussed the 3 passages. So dear student, if you are having any doubt or queries on this topic, then definitely YouTube channel Okay, and your comment on the YouTube channel would be considered as your pageantry. So thank you for watching this video. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video, and please you give me means your response on the YouTube channel, and you are having any doubt, then directly you can contact me on my personal number also. Thank you very much.